Comment ça va vous autres? C'est moi Jesse Brown avec Choupique Accordions direct ici in the cabane in my backyard. We're building an accordion for CFMA. If you didn't get your raffle ticket or your BA, now's the time to do it. It's an exciting day today because we're doing clear coats. We're going to make some corners for the accordions. We're going to mount some reed mounts and get reed mounts all set up. So today's going to be a very interesting day. A lot of cool stuff going on. So let's get to it. So this is an air system where I have clean, fresh air that comes in. It's filtered, clean, fresh air. It comes out here and it blows into the room, and then it blows out this way so that there's a constant draft moving this way. And that makes my paint jobs and my clear coats a lot less prone to picking up dirt, trash, and little pieces of fatra or some little marijuanas or other kind of bugs. And then in addition to that, I've got a fresh air system. So I put this on and I got fresh air that's being blowed into my face the whole time. And so when I'm painting, I don't smell anything, I don't get any fumes or anything like that with my fresh air system. The reason I need a fresh air system is I use some very high quality automotive clear coat as my final clear. This is really expensive stuff, it's really good stuff, and it's basically the same thing as if you went and bought a new car. This is what they're using on automotive clear coats today. It's really good stuff, scratch resistant, looks super good, lays out well. Really can't say enough about this stuff. The only thing is that when it's wet, it's very poisonous, so that's why I need a fresh air system. So I got my pieces ready to go, and you can see that I've got a very funny little holder that I built for it to leave a crack in between the two frames, and I can hold it and I can move it like I want to move it and not have to touch the piece. And I've got a little heating cabinet down here that keeps it kind of warm, and I've got some special holders to hold it when I put it in the cabinet.
Cool.
Okay, so this is the device that I use to cut out all of the corners and all the small metal pieces that go on a Choupique accordion. This one's got the ovals that I use, and I have different ones. Other corners, here's the one for the bow tie. It's all very, very high precision stuff. There's no wiggle room. These things are really, really precise. And so when you get finished with a strip of aluminum, you get a strip that looks like this with all the pieces punched out of it.
So that's the trash.
This is fatra. So this is a block of reed mounts for the treble side of the accordion. On the treble side of the accordion, there's going to be 40 different reed plates, 20 mediums, and 10 lows to make 40 total. So this is a set of small. So I'm going to put this on the table. I'm going to slice them up and make slices out of them. And then I use these two jigs. One is called the C jig and one is called the O jig. And that shapes the actual reed chambers. The total volume of the chamber and the shape of the chamber can make a difference in the reaction of the reed, whether that reed is a slow starter or whether it's very reactionary or whether it actually dampens itself and lowers the volume of the accordion. So the reed chamber and the shape of that reed chamber can make a lot of difference.
Why did you call it the C jig and the O jig?
I don't know. But this one is called C and this one is called O. And I don't remember why. And you don't have slow starters. You get a very sensitive, reactionary, reactive. You get a very reactive, responsive. You get a very responsive and reactive sound out of your accordion if your chambers are correct. You get a very responsive and what did I say? Responsive and reactive. All right, we are finished the clear coat. Got a really nice clear coat on all the pieces. Came out good, and you can see that we got the final cure on it. So we got all these pieces looking good. And now what's going to happen is that I'm going to move more from the fabrication standpoint to the assembly standpoint. So I have practically all of my pieces built. I've got all the main components of the actual box itself and fingerboard and base box. I've got all the reeds ready to install. The reed mounts are set up. All of my flapper valves are here, base valves, and all of the other pieces that we made earlier, the bow ties and the squares and the ovals. And so those are going to go on. And you can see how nice that's going to look right there. And so that's it. So make sure, everybody, vous autres, make sure that you get your BA. If you didn't get a raffle ticket, you're not going to win the Choupique accordion. CFMA, it's a good cause, $1 a piece. Make sure you get your Choupique raffle tickets. And there it is. We'll see you in the next video.